Hello all, myself M. Pooja Devi and I am studying in Tyagarajar College of Engineering, Madurai in the Department of Electrical and Electronics. Today I am going to share about open circuit and short circuit test on three-phase alternator. At first, I will explain theory behind the concept and then procedure, and after that I will explain what are the things I learned after completing this experiment. Okay, let's get into the video. The aim of this experiment is to predetermine the voltage regulation of a three-phase alternator by conducting open circuit test and short circuit test on it by EMF method. Theory behind the experiment. The most commonly used machine for generation of electrical power for commercial purpose is the synchronous generator or alternator or AC generator. The main parts of the alternator are rotor and stator. Magnetic field system that forms the rotor, then armature forms the stator. The mechanical output provided by the motor which given to the rotor of the alternator and which drives the rotor of the generator. On the other side, a separate DC supply has given to the rotor of the system. Rotating magnetic field produced in the rotor of the alternator. Then that stator forms the outermost form. Then that rotor rotates within the armature. Conductors in the armature which cuts the rotating magnetic field at every instant so that induced EMF in the armature is produced and which is in alternate in nature. Due to presence of AC on armature and DC on field windings, alternators are commonly referred as doubly excited machines. So at first we will see the open circuit test, and this is the overall open circuit connection for the alternator. Normally this open circuit and short circuit test on alternator is conducted to found a synchronous impedance for the large machine to predetermine the voltage regulation. Here, that alternator is run at a rated synchronous speed and the armature stator terminals were kept open. In the case of short circuit test, there is a same manner that alternator is run at a synchronous speed but the armature stator terminals were kept shorted. And here this is the three-phase alternator and this is the stator of the alternator, and here you see the terminals were kept open, and this is the rotor of the system and which drives by the DC shunt motor. Here a two DC supply is given. One is given to the DC shunt motor and which provides the mechanical output to the rotor, and another DC supply is given to the rotor of the system and to set up the constant voltage to produces the magnetic flux. So that magnetic flux is cut by the armature conductor so that EMF will be set up in the armature conductor. So at first I am going to set up that alternator to its rated speed. Here you see that alternator ratings were given, that alternator rated speed that is 1500 rpm. So I am just closing the DC supply and I am going to adjusting this variac to set up this speed as 1500. Here you see whenever I am increasing the armature current, that alternator speeds get increased. So our ultimate aim is to set up the alternator speed to its rated speed. Yeah, it almost reached 1000 rpm. So I am just increasing it. Meanwhile, you see the circuit connection. Here you see it's almost reaches 1400 rpm. Yeah, yeah. It's here you see that we are adjusting this variac by and also we set up this rated alternator speed as it is rated speed. So then our aim is then I am giving another DC supply to the rotor of the system. Then I am going to adjusting this field current by using this variac to set up here that rated voltage. So I am just varying this. Meanwhile, I am storing the data for generating the graph. Here you see it reaches 271 voltage. Yeah, it's almost reaches it. Yeah, it's reaches it rated voltage. That rated voltage is 415 voltage. So I'm just storing the data. So now I'm going to generate the graph between that no load voltage and various field current. So here you see this is the graph between no load induced EMF versus various field currents. So here you see here some of the portion of the OCC this is also known as OCC characteristic, that some of the portion that is linear, but after that it may be slightly in a curve manner, which means from here to here, that is it follows the linear relation, but after this, after some points it gets saturated. So after that saturation point, whenever we are increasing the field current, that VOC kept in the same constant voltage. So that is the saturation voltage. And this is the overall circuit. So this is the overall procedure for this open circuit test. Here we have to use this rated voltage to calculating that synchronous impedance. So at next we will see the short circuit test on three phase alternator. This is the overall circuit connection for a short circuit test. Here, the stator terminals were shorted. In the case of OC's test, that stator terminals were opened, and all other connections remain same as the open circuit test. Here also, we have to adjust the rated that alternated speed to its rated speed. So I am already adjusting it by using this variac. Then I am going to adjusting this variac to provide to adjusting this field by the field current to set up this alternator stator current to its rated current. So here that alternator ratings were given, and here that you see that armature current where is 4.2 ampere. So I am adjusting this variac in order to get 4.2 ampere. So in the meanwhile I am just storing that every instant of data. Yeah, it reaches 2 ampere. So in SC test, there is a one reading enough for us to calculating that synchronous impedance. So, but for a SC characteristic, I am storing that multiple values. Yeah, it's almost reaches 4.16, which is nearer to that rated current. So this is the readings were obtained from this AC test. So now I am generating the graph between that field current and armature stator current. that is short circuit current. So I am generating the graph. Here you see this is the graph between that field current and short armature AC current. So that from this graph we could know that actually that AC characteristic, this is the linear characteristics. It almost it follows that linear, but in some points there is some variations in that linear characteristic. So this is the overall AC test, and here we are using this rated current value to calculating that synchronous impedance. From that synchronous impedance we are going to predetermine that voltage regulation. So I hope you understand OC and AC test. Things I learned from the experiment. From this experiment, I learned about how to predetermine the voltage regulation of an alternator. And from the OC test, from OCC characteristic, I came to know that no load EMF increases whenever we are increasing the field current. And then observed that at initially that OCC graph that follows the straight line, after some point it get saturated. And from the AC test I came to know that armature current increases whenever we are increasing the field current, and also that from the graph we could understand that short circuit current versus field current that follows the linear relationship. And from the voltage, this is the voltage regulation graph that is drawn by myself. From that voltage regulation graph, observed that whenever that lagging load is connected to an alternator, that voltage regulation is get increases in a positive manner, and whenever that leading load is connected to an alternator, that voltage regulation is increases in a negative manner. And also observed that if leading load is increases, the terminal voltage rises the beyond the limit, so which may damage the machine. I hope you understand that OCSC test, and also you can understand that how that OCC and SEC characteristics were obtained. So okay, thank you.